Horrible Human Beings, a subsidiary of Handsome Dan's Dirtbag Deli, brings you the extra daily episode. Absol must be stopped. That ain't crazy to say. You look at it and you hear the brother. I'm sure you heard of him. Uh, Absol is quite the lyricist. Some would say that's the once and future king. And mind you, I'm coming all the way from Baltimore, Maryland, and I can tell you, Absol fans. You seen the people who, them crazy people that rioted on January 6th and stormed the Capitol. Well, when you find Absol fans, yo, they are fervent. They're them Capitol rioting people times 10. Their intensity, the ferocity, and the love they got for that man. It go beyond just being fans. Stan ain't even a word. It's to the point that almost deifying the brother. And I ain't gonna lie, if you ever go back and look at his entire discography, you're gonna see more than a capable MC. Like, that brother have his own lane, and he kill it and he murder it and his talent. But the reason I say he must be stopped, because right beneath that talent, it is something very sinister and nefarious going on. And it's been happening for years, and I don't think nobody's seen it. And the culmination thus far is with the opus of Herbert, the last album they'll put out. Now, if you're just thinking it's a lot deeper than hip hop music, it's one thing, I did the Lupe Must Be Stopped for this evolution of lyricism and flows that he was exhibiting, and he's continuing to. But I said that he would be meeting in conjunction with other heralds that are going to bring the fabric of reality down, and quite possibly the birth or destruction of the human species, humanity as a whole. But Lupe ain't gonna do it by itself. Ab-Soul is gonna be right there, and Herbert is proof of that. If you sit there and listen to it, it's one thing to have introspection, and as an MC putting out joints, that's what you need. You gotta mine yourself like a diamond mine to bring out the pieces of you that can connect with the listeners. Well, I have always been doing that since System of Control, by my count. But what he's done with Herbert, he's ascended to another level of introspection, where it's almost like he's not sitting in front of the mirror himself. He's flipped the mirror to face every last reality in the multiverse, and he's taking that on. It's it's a hell of a thing. Yes, it's Lovecraftian. You don't know what that means? Look it up. It means the elder gods are coming. The gods before gods. Ab is bringing that with him. The thing about it is the joint Herbert remind me. There's a movie called Ponty Point, where it's a small little town in Canada that gets taken over. People are driven insane and driven to commit homicide and then suicide purely by hearing words. That's it. It's not like a zombie got to bite you or nothing. It's just hearing the words, hearing the vocals of a specific word and a specific tone sends the person crazy. And it rapidly takes over, take over like COVID. That's what's happening with what Ab-Soul is doing. This level of introspection goes beyond being an MC. This goes beyond the level of introspection that Prince did. What Ab-Soul is doing will bring about the end of humanity. Not hip hop, not rock and roll, not music, but the end of the species. As deep as he's willing to go, it's almost like he's mapping the genome for the human soul. And that's crazy. Ab-Soul must be stopped. And he won't do it by himself. Like I said, definitely before the eclipse that swallows the world whole, we're going to see quite a lot going on. And Soul definitely will be there. Jay Electronica, who I'm not even sure exists as a person. anymore. I don't know if Jay Electronica is just an idea or an actual a man. I'll never know. We're gonna get into that later. Like I said, Tech Nine will be there, and oddly enough, inexplicably, Corrupt from the Dog Pound is going to be there too. And they are prophesizing that quite possibly another Cali MC will be there, and just maybe he will tip the points of it in either way. I swear to God, it's like Damien at the end of the Omen when he was grown. It's going to take the 7 daggers of Saudi Arabia to stop what's coming. But the lyricism is one thing, but the introspection is quite another. As deep as it goes, Ab ain't looking just into his soul, he's going into yours. Ab's soul must be stopped. Herbert is just the beginning. Y'all be safe, horrible human beings. The Ab soul must be stopped episode.